Soil, the life-supporting skin of the earth. It is the most important natural resource after water, and one of nature's most fundamental assets. It's the engine room where the food we eat starts to grow, and by managing its health, we can profoundly influence food production, the quality of water, the storage of carbon, and healthy ecosystem function. It's a natural living asset under our feet, and without it, life on Earth would perish. To better understand this invaluable resource, the Department of Agriculture and Food Western Australia has described, classified, mapped and monitored soils across the state for nearly 100 years, and it's been no easy feat. From soil surveys in the early 1900s through major agricultural development in the 1950s and to land use optimisation over the coming decades, our investigations of Western Australian soils continues under the banner of the Department of Primary Industries and Regional Development. Western Australia is big. It covers more than 2.5 million square kilometres, which is almost a third of the Australian continent, and the Southwest Agricultural Region alone is larger than Victoria. Over 90,000 soil observation holes have been dug across the state to unlock valuable information about this precious, finite and non-renewable resource. Thousands of soils have been summarised into 60 broad soil types, from the ironstone gravels on the Darling Range to the yellow sand plains of the Midwest, the pale fine sands of the south, to the deep red sands of the Kimberley, and out to the red clay loams of the eastern goldfields. The constraints that limit agricultural productivity, such as soil acidity, the impact of livestock and machinery on soil compaction, and understanding the nutrients required for productive and healthy soil have all been researched, and this information is now readily available through the use of technology. Today, geographic information systems enable us to view and interpret multiple layers of digital maps and data. Databases with years of stored research enable us to share our findings and examine soil information in an ever-growing number of ways. From the very first land surveys to the latest research projects, all available data on Western Australia's soils and landscapes has been matched with the latest online technology, resulting in information that is virtually accessible from anywhere at any time by just about anyone. The uses for this information are as varied as the very soils and landscapes themselves. The information is readily available through digital sites including NRInfo, MySoil, and the Research Library on the Department's website. The use of these sites continues to evolve, but retains its core objectives of helping to improve our farming systems, land management, planning, and policy response. Soil is the basis of almost all agriculture, and by association, human civilization. Given the minuscule rate of soil formation under the current conditions in Western Australia, it is essential that our care of this precious resource is based on our best possible understanding of it. Our sustainable future depends on it.